everyone, welcome to TimesXP. I'm Vidhyatri. New F-1B visa restrictions are causing fresh challenges for Indian students in the United States, making it very hard for them to manage their studies as well as international opportunities. A recent change to the F-1 visa rules limit the amount of time a student can spend outside the US during their academic program, now capping it as just 5 consecutive months. Now this means that students who need to travel to study abroad programs, internships, or even take extended breaks are at risk of losing their visa status if they stay away too long. Now if we talk about Indian students, then for them this particular change is a big deal. Many of them are enrolled in programs that involve international mobility like study abroad opportunity or research programs in other countries. Under the new rule, these opportunities may no longer be feasible without risking their visa status. Now, if a student exceeds the 5-month limit outside the US, they would need to go through the hustle and the cost of getting a new form. Now, this particular document is a key document for a F-1B visa holder. This adds even more complexity to their particular plan. Now, the F-1 visa is for international students studying in the US. And in the past, students could plan abroad for holidaying or their internship as long as they returned within certain time frame. But now, the limit is restricted, 5 consecutive months outside the US, or they could lose their visa status. Now, this is especially tough for students in programs that require international experience like global business or STEM field, where international studies, internships, and research abroad are often very crucial. Now let me tell you the Indian perspective of this particular change. Now along with the others, Indian students now need to carefully plan their schedules to make sure that they don't stay out of the country for too long. Now let me give you an Indian perspective to this. Now Indian students along with others now need to carefully plan their schedules to make sure that they don't stay out of country for too long. Now for those who want to do long-term internships or research projects in other countries, these new rules means that they may have to give up on those opportunities or even find shorter alternatives. Now, it's challenging for the students in the fields like science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. As I told you earlier, we call it STEM, where international experience is highly valued. For example, in 2022 alone, over 82,000 Indian students received F-1B visa, that too for studies in the US, many of them aiming to build a global network and gain international exposure. Now, with these new restrictions, their plan can be severely impacted. It is also challenging for the US universities as well. Universities in the US are also scrambling to adjust to these new visa rules. Many schools have global programs that highly rely on students being able to travel abroad for extended periods. Now they are rethinking how to structure these programs to fit the 5-month limit, possibly shifting to a shorter trip or even virtual exchanges. Now the fear is that these restrictions might deter international students from applying to the US universities, as many of them choose US education for global opportunities that it offers. With around 2 lakh Indian students currently enrolled in the US universities, this could be really concerning for both the students and the institution. Potential benefits and alternatives are there, and that is the good news. Despite these hurdles, there can be some unexpected benefits. Students who spend more time in the campus might build stronger connection with the professors and peers, which can be really helpful for their academic success and integration into American culture. In fact, some universities are also looking for creative alternatives to physical travel, such as virtual exchanges or remote research collaborations. Though these options won't replace the experience of being in other country, but they can still offer students a way to develop a global perspective and create international connections. Now in the end, the new F-1 visa rules are forcing Indian students and their universities as well to rethink how they approach education and international experience. While the changes are really challenging, they may also open the door to new ways of learning and collaboration. But for now, Indian students in the US are facing an uphill battle to manage their academic and professional plans without risking their visa status. For more such videos, do follow TimesXP.